What is up, everybody? Welcome back to an ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise rebuild live, quote unquote, full game, no interruptions. Maybe an interruption, but we'll see. With the Detroit Lions, we continue to put our undefeated record on the line. We are 9-0 in this season. We have the roster to back it up. We won a huge game for the second time against the Green Bay Packers last week, and this week we have the San Diego Chargers to continue to put our undefeated streak on the line. Now, if you look at this, it doesn't look like we have a tough stretch coming up over the next 4, but this is probably when we're most in danger of dropping a game. So we got to be really careful, especially against a team like the San Diego Chargers, LaDainian Tomlinson, Philip Rivers. My bad, Philip. But we'll see what we got going on here. We'll quickly simulate 2. They are not a good team at quick glance, but we won't worry about that right now. I mostly wanted to get to the injury report just to check out where we are. Only one more week of no Derek Hamilton, so we'll be able to let him go and get his cap space back and see if we can make one more signing to solidify up the defense because of Zach Thomas and his broken arm. A common occurrence in this game, as we can see. But he's going to be out for the rest of the season as we have Pearson now in that starting middle linebacker spot. We might as well look at the power rankings quickly just to show again that we're the best team in the NFL as of right now by overall rating and by a win-loss record. Number 1 with a bullet, the Pats just behind us, the Browns and the Colts behind them. So not much competition in the NFC, as you can see here. The next best team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 5-4, so that's interesting. We're going to now go into our opponent, the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers. Philip Rivers, 4 years in, final contract year, and he's only a 79, and he's got a drafted guy behind him at a 76, but he's also 3 years in. That's so interesting. So he hasn't popped off like you thought he would. His best season was arguably last season, but he has not had the most fantastic start to his career so far in San Diego. But you never know. He's got okay stats. He's, not as good as I thought he would be. That's kind of surprising. Moving over to halfback, who is as good as we thought he would be, is one LaDainian Tomlinson, but they've got, it looks like they drafted a rookie really high, and he's already an 81, so what if LaDainian Tomlinson becomes a free agent next year? How crazy would that be? Having an okay season. Let's see if he can break 1,000 yards this season. He hasn't done it in any of the last 3. But his average is up this year. I would imagine he's splitting snaps in some capacity with the backup. Usually the backup gets like 1/3 of the carries. We can check that right now. Yeah, so he's gotten really good stats considering. Agility, wow. Well, they've got some talent at halfback. They've got a good fullback. Looks like they drafted him. Whoa, Jerry Porter. So Jerry Porter's on this team, and he's a 97 overall in his 8th year. Wow. So what, he go from the Raiders to this team? I think that's right. And he's having an okay season. I'm like Googling Jerry Porter now to see where he was. Yeah, I think he was a Raider. Show me his stats. cool. All right, anyway. Antonio Gates at an 80 in his 5th year. I would imagine he should be better, but that's just solid numbers across the board. So Gates, unfortunately in this game, wow, they got a good rookie center. They, the computers at least, don't seem to use, their tackles are weak. We might have a field day with our outside today. Maybe we'll control Navarro a little bit, try and get him some sacky sacks. So I know these guys like to run 3-4, so we're probably just going to see Olshansky up front. Not too worried about him. Dingle and Scott on the outside. So they have good outside linebackers. This is a drafted guy, Jeffrey White. And then Ben Lieber has progressed pretty well. Looks like Donnie Edwards is hurt. That's a bad take for them, but Zeke Moreno is okay. Wow, these guys are not good. I mean, rough in the secondary. I think their best 2 guys are their outside linebackers. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's a generated guy. Oh, wow, it looks like their generated kicker is well ahead of Nate Keating. And their computer punter is the punter in front of Seafreeze. So let's check this out. Let's see where their best 2 defenders are. We've got Jeffrey White, computer guy. 5.5 sacks on the outside linebacker spot. Wow. That's honestly really impressive. And then right below him is Ben Lieber. Yeah, it's the 2 outside linebackers, so doing the lion's share of the tackling for this team. Although his tackle number isn't that great, so I guess we'll see. All right, so we should have a field day with this defense, essentially. Hopefully we'll put up points and hold their talent in check. He's fast. Ben Lieber's fast. All right, we'll go to their injury report because I definitely saw that Donnie Edwards was hurt. Out 2 more weeks with that pulled hamstring. He's usually a starter, so even though he's in his 12th year. All right, that works for me. Let's get into this thing. I think we've done it. What are we at the Chargers? I think we're going to go Silver Surfers today. Yeah, especially if they're going to be Navy. Oh, yeah, we're going Silver Surfers for sure. Okay, I wonder if... Do we have any with blue pants? I wish we did. The 99 uniform. Let's do the 99 uniform then. Shout out to Nate. So they are rough on defense, but they have talent on offense, so if we're not careful, they're going to mess us up for sure. Oh, let me make sure I've gotten enough time on this, and then I got to set my playbook too, so we have the option for 3-4 if we need it. Okay, y'all. Let's do this thing. Let's try and keep that win streak going. The undefeated Lions continuing to put it on the line. Probably going to see a bit more Carr this game. I do want to try and take care of Deshaun and make sure he doesn't get hurt. So
Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, Week 11 of the NFL.
We may start splitting carries for sure.
Just about see the playoffs coming over the horizon. We should have a pretty good one here, because we've got a couple of teams in action that are in dire need of a W. Detroit, San Diego. It's game time.
It's game time.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game.
We are in beautiful, sunny San Diego. Qualcomm Stadium.
My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. They've really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Well, that was a quick one. Not much to say about this team. All right, let's go tails for this one. I'm gonna have to pause really quickly to fix something on my computer. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up too much. Haha. Everything's still functioning. Everything's still functioning. Apologies if there was any lag in that video before I had my computer on a power save mode. I turned it back into super duper charge mode. I am recording these off of my laptop, which I also edit these videos off of. So, you know, we do what we can with what we have. As Austin kicks that through the end zone. I'm going to come out with my favorite first play to run, which is that trips cross, that quick slant with Rodgers coming over the middle. Oh, good defense. That's one of their better players. Unfortunately, so. All right. Let's go with the strong trap. They do that. Of course they do that. They bail out of it. Oh, get gone. Bye-bye. Oh, he caught me. I was trying to time the boost so I wouldn't, almost got sacked. I knew I was going to break that tackle. Very cool. Good stuff by Deshaun. Let's give Carr a carry. We'll take a strong ISO. Their defense is not good enough for them to keep sending one high safety blitzes. It's risky stuff. Get outside. Bye-bye, Carr. Go, Carr. Go, Carr. Ooh! Great run by the Rook. Yeah, if he was faster, he was gone. Good block on the safety. That was Glover. Fletcher caught him, no problem, but... They're going zone for this? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Whoa! I thought that was an interception. I legitimately thought that was an interception. Should have been. I should have thrown that to Roy. We got to look at this. Also, I just cut through that defense like a butter knife. So, Roy's, I mean, you could argue with me that I could have tossed that to Roy. He was covered too. I figured I was going to flip it in there. Breeze, we could argue about how accurate that was. I want to see if this goes through his hands. It, like, bounced off of him. That's actually kind of a good... I don't mind that as a screenshot. That's pretty fun. Fighting for the ball. Let's get that for sure. Bang. Okay. Well, we are certainly not going to let beggars be choosers. And we're going to chop that up to a great catch by Brett. Now we got to play some defense. But a very good first drive by our guys. I mean, we should score every drive. They're totally overmatched. I mean, I think I broke out 3 plays over 20 yards, 2 over 30 on that drive. That's insane. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Give Bridges some time. Some momentum. So they've got the rookie returning the kicks, too. That makes sense. Yeah. All right, let's go twist right and then 3 weak. We're going to be Navarro today, I think. Oh, yeah, right away. Wow. This is going to be a long day for them. Let's go 1 high. Send a little heat. I guess I'm going to do one as Hovan here. I almost had one with Hovan right there. LaDainian dropped it. Oh, that was Fields? Tough. That was in his pocket. Wow. Great catch, dude. Adkins. Wow. As I had him sacked right there, too. I'm getting through no problem. You see me just kind of lost him right away. Yeah, damn, what a beautiful pass. Oh, I almost went to nickel. Holy crap. That was his 9th catch of the year. That's crazy. He averages a catch per game. Whoa! Porter. Great catch. They haven't even really used LaDainian yet. Great catch. Damn. I also don't know why Boss was on him. Let's twist it right. Let's go back to the 3 week. I was going to say, they've got to run it at some point. Good tackle by Boss. Pearson was on it too. Gotta be ready for LaDainian. Let's go double twist. And let's go strong crash. I'm going to send the outside cornerback. Yeah, perfect. Good tackle. Pearson, dude. Pearson's the future, straight up. Pearson is, like, he just straight up tackled Danny and Tomlinson. That's an insane tackle. I love it. Let's just go straight up man. Let's press him. It's a draw. I didn't predict that. Get him, get him, get him. Sparks! Sparks! Wow! Dude, Sparks has been such a good pick. Does he, hold on, does he get credit for that? I think he does. That's good. He should absolutely get credit for that tackle. They don't. Oh! Oh, I almost blocked that. Oh, my brother in Christ. I was so shocked. I think I might have surprised myself out of it. Oh! I think I stopped. Look at this. Clean through. Oh, it's the dream. I had time, too. Ugh. I jumped just a little bit early. Crazy. So close. All right, we held him to 3. I guess I shouldn't expect to return any kicks while we play this game. What a kick! Yeah, I just don't think they know how to handle this. Wow, good catch. Great grab by Glover for sure. Go to him again. Oh, they got him. Damn, I thought I had some space there. This is true. Spread it out and go with a weak ISO. Yeah, I think we'll get this. That's all we needed. All we needed. Let's stay with the spread. Let's go draw. Give Deshaun a carry. Great run. Just stuck with my blockers there, straight up the middle. Easy. Breezy, beautiful cover girl. You mean Carr straight up the middle again? Wow, that's rough. They must have like a bottom break defense or something. Oh, I got there. Did he get hurt? Wow. Well, that's not what you want. This is a zone, I think, so I gotta look for Williams. Who's my outlet here? I don't really have one. I threw a pick. What is wrong with me? I feel like every single pick I've thrown recently, I've known it the second it's left my hands. To the freaking linebacker, too. If I had skied that, I think I would have gotten it over his head. Son of a gun, dude. I've been throwing some really bad picks lately. I don't know if I would have had either of those corner turnaround routes, those hook routes. The thing is when, like, right there, I just think I was late. I think if I just let it go there and I hit him in space, but I wait way too late, I lead him way too far. But again, if that was over his head, I might have had a better shot at actually finding him. So, bad, really, really bad play by me. No matter how you slice it, just a terrible play by me. Awful. Give him another. Wow, Flowers almost took it back. Farmer, Flowers. Let's go with a little combo. Yeah, that'll work. That might have... Oh, was that true font? All right. Well, hopefully this is a no harm, no foul kind of a situation. Good D. Great D. Good coverage. That was Hunt. All right, let's see if we get a return. Turn and block. Turn and block. All right. 9-yard run. Good job by Hunt then. Let's go split. Let's take the fullback dive. Let's just go straight up the middle to start. Terrible. Oh, okay. You had the choice to block either of them, and you chose none. That's good. Thank you. Well, he's out. Oh. All right, Dewey, this is your time. Dewey, get there. Oh. Remember when I said I wouldn't have trouble with this defense? That was a, you know, if he could have held on to that, it would have been nice. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett. I don't like it. I'll take it, man. I got very lucky. Let's stay with the eye. Let's go with the strong ISO. I mean, if I get a decent block, I can be through that hole and gone. At least I got the first. That was only his second carry. That's so funny. Who's the backup now? I don't even know who's behind Carr currently. Oh, it's Najee. It's Najee Davenport. We'll go to the second. All right, what do we do here? Let's try the high-low. I mean, I'm very curious which way George is going to go. Of course, he goes left. Thank you. And Watson's hurt now. Brother, body bag game. I don't love it. And it stops the clock. That's annoying. First downs are first downs. That's fine. I'm terrified to use Deshaun right now. This should be a good situation for us, though. Sent my guy out of his shoes. Let's do that. Why not? Of course, you're sending someone directly in that direction. I'm still going to try it. Najee! Literally ran into me. Doesn't help when your blocker runs into you. I mean, this would be a ballsy one. I'm doing it. Perfect. Ha ha! Just absolutely shredded them there. Dude, I love John Lane. Just bing bang. Perfect pass. Finally. I want to see it from this angle. I just want to see how lost this defender gets. Yeah, bye-bye. Perfect. Bing, bang, boom. And he's gone. This could be a good one, too. Let me grab this screenshot. Yeah, I kind of love this. Maybe with both of their eyes open. John freaking Lane, baby. All right, we needed that. Breeze needed that after that awful pick that I threw. We might be fixing for a blowout here, folks. Got him. Let's do that. Let's do that. You think they're going to start using LaDainian? Let's send a little inside blast. Let's have a little fun with it. What are we doing? I'll take it. We're still on the same slider sets, baby. But it might be over early. Wow. Let's see. I wonder if there's a... Yeah, not really. What's funny is that if he threw that correctly, if, like, he just threw that better, there's no one. Like, I don't think Sparks is catching him if he throws that better. So that's just a bad throw by Phil. Yeah, it's too bad Carr got hurt because Davenport's about to get some carries. Oh, pardon me. So sorry about that. Wow. You know what? Let me just really quickly. That's not what I'm looking for. You know it's good when you have to look at your difficulty. Yeah, my sliders are still the same. Now it's just like, how much damage have the injuries done so far? You betcha. Wow, we're just really sweeping through the whole AFC West this year. Let's have a little fun. Let's send some blitzes. Oh, wow. I literally almost said it just doesn't feel like they're going to run. And then Pearson just crushes him. I'll let that clock go. Gates might find himself open if they don't try and run it again. They're going to run it again. Oh, I missed him. There we go. LaDainian finally got some daylight. Damn. Torn bicep sucks. That's a tough blow. Because Ben could snag those touchdowns in the end zone. We'll see how long he's out for. That feels like a long injury, though. Almost threw another pick. Oh, just just blocks the guy in front of you. Damn. So Davenport's not back, or Carr is not back. We'll give Najee a carry. Just opened the seas for me. Wild. Good little shoulder charge. You think at this point I would remember where the fullback plays are? Oh, get over the line, Glover. Man. I wonder if this will work. We're going to try a reverse slot play. I have a feeling this linebacker is going to come and crush me, but we're going to see. Nope. No blocks. Good play. All right, that was a failed experiment, if you will. Nice. I'm actually tackling today. Gonna go with a single high blitz here. Oh, he dropped it, man. That's a crazy drop considering the one-handed catch he made before. These guys just cannot connect. Because then again, he should have been gone if he caught that. They should have made me pay for that one for sure. Oh, yeah, Owen! I think that's Owen's first sack of his career, maybe. I wonder if there's a screenshot in Rivers fumbling it. Boom. See him looking at the ball in horror on the ground. That's so funny. He's like, no, the ball. There's not a good screenshot, though. Wow, rough. Not a great day for Phillip. Wow. That's tough. Oh, yep. If this is a clip, I'm gonna be so mad. It's a fucking clipping. God damn it. At least it was on this. I'd rather it be on this than on a run. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay, then. Interesting. Gotta block the guy in front of you, y'all. I wish that... Wow, he's got a lot of tackles. Thank you, Dewey. Thank you, Dewey. And that time I didn't hesitate. I knew where I wanted to go with it, and I just ripped it. I don't love it, but I think it'll be okay. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Damn. Good D. They were on it. Zeke gets another tackle. He's only run the ball 4 times, which is kind of funny. Let's go slot outs. I want to see how they line up for this. Okay, then. Wide open. I mean, what are you going to do, man? He was wide open. Because we don't need to. I mean, I think we're probably seeing backups for most of this game today. We're absolutely blowing them out. I mean, it's nice that we're showing up against a team that's not as good as us. That's good. You'd think with all of that cap space, the Chargers could figure it out a little bit more, but alas. Let's do a little 3-4. Why not? Wow. Dude, Phillips just trying to lose this game. Brother, just end this half, mercifully. Oh, look, he caught one. Good for you. Let's get out of here. Halftime. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tweet. They do get the ball back. Is that why we're winning? It's not their 7 rushing yards when they have LaDainian Tomlinson on their team? They should run the ball. But they won't. I thought he said the bulbs. It's the bolts are down big. That's cute. That's actually pretty clever. Except for that awful interception that I threw. All right. I think fourth quarter will go into the depth chart and really mess with things. I just want to be very careful of any other injuries that may occur. But yeah, this definitely feels like a backups game. We're going to get some Fowler minutes, I think. That requires you to run. You haven't run the ball. Literally have not run the ball. That's true. But a nice pick six. Let's go weak blast. Let's send a zone blitz. We're doing it in the right direction, too. Oh, boss, you gotta get him. Yeah! Oh, no! What an insane play. That was awesome. Hold on. He rolls out. Boss misses. Owens misses. And then Hall blocks it. And that's a good pass because he was wide open right there where he was throwing it. He was trying to throw that to Gates, I think. Wow. Insane play. Insane play. Teddy. It's a sack fest today, baby. Let's go. We love a sack fest. Teddy. That's not true. It's all good, baby. Uh-oh. Get right. Fair enough. I had a guy hot in my tail. Hot in my tail. All right, here's the thing. I don't know if I want Deshaun. I think I'm going to go ahead and just sit Deshaun for the rest of the day. I don't see any reason to keep pushing him. So we're going to start with that. It looks like Carr's back. So let's start with Carr on a draw up the middle. Let's get our rookie some touches. Great run. That's fine. I'll take 4. I love this cutscene. We're going to get it this time. I also love that the Reebok logo has absolutely reverted back to that logo. Let's go with the quick out. They're going zone. So I'm probably going to look Richards on this. Maybe Williams, though. just barely didn't make it. Don't question me. It's a 5-yard gain. Yeah, we'll hit the tight end trap. We'll give it a car. All right, I just need you to get some decent blocks. You know what? I threw the shoulder charge because I didn't think I had the decent blocks, and then I got the decent block right at the last second. So, good job by him. You gotta be kidding me. All right, this is for Dewey. He dropped it. I wonder if he'll still be an 80 or a. I wonder if he'll still be a 100 overall when it's all said and done this season. Well, somebody missed their block. That's okay. Let's go spread on the strong. Let's just hit the old Y seam, especially if they're going to press a safety like that. Get up there, Brett. Damn. I went for it. Let me look at this again. Yeah, so that probably... I probably could have looked at Roy. I figured I had... I mean, look at that position that Brett had. I think I just floated it too much. If I had thrown that more on a rope, I think that would have been okay. Too bad. Ah, bad punt. Damn. At least I'm inside the 20. I could have punted that harder for sure. Again, I just don't think they're going to run. Even though they absolutely should. Oh, they did run. Good for them. Keep doing that. I'm going to start getting, like, I'm setting Hamilton on a blitz here and staying one high. Okay. I mean, come on, dude. What are we doing here? I mean, great interception by Trufant. He was throwing that to the cross route. What are you gonna do, man? You don't argue blessings. Good run. 5-yarder by Glover. Nice. Feels like more. Let's take the weak draw. These guys are bunkering. Interesting. Nice, Edwin. That's a good run. Yeah, go with him. Don't go with him? Darn. I thought you were going to go with him. I'm like trying to avoid throwing as best as I can, but I think I got to let this one rip. Or, you know what? I'll just roll with a double swing. Ah, darn. Shoot. Let's go with this. I'm probably going to end up hitting Glover unless Roy is open. Beautiful. Gorgeous throw. I think that's Roy's first catch today. Let's try the screen. Why not? Yeah, I think this might actually work, especially if the linebacker blitzes. Get the outside block. Oh, a screen worked! A screen worked! Let's go! A successful screenplay! Great stuff. That's Breeze's 4th touchdown. Carr gets a reception touchdown. Great blocks by our linemen. Ugh. I gotta get that dive. I gotta get that dive. Great stuff, y'all. We waited. We rolled out a little bit to the right so the blocks could set up. We get the ball off just in time. Good throw. Look at this space as we get our blocks in front of us. Look at, who is that, Green down? Ugh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful work from the center. Creating the space for the dive. Ugh, so good, dude. So good. I mean, this has to be the screenshot. Can I get it with... I want the pylon in there. I want the pylon and his face. Can you tell? It's so close. Maybe we can get it, like, from the other side? This isn't a great screenshot, y'all. I don't love it. Damn. Because it's such an epic shot. You can't totally... We'll go with this and we'll test it out. Sorry for taking so long. It's a little dark too, but I can fix that in post. All right. Cool. Let's get it on. Great job by Carr. I think we're definitely going to sit Breeze from now on. Let's get Fowler some reps. We'll give our defense one more run. We might let the... You know what we're going to do? We're going to pull Trufant and we're going to pull Farmer. Although, that's risky because then it puts them on special teams, and I don't love that. We'll have to figure it out. But we're in bona fide blowout mode. But Breeze's day is done, without a doubt. That's the GM phoning down, being like, "You're done for the day, Drew. Great job, but we're sitting ya." Let's go cover. Hitman cover 2. That's fine. I'm cool with that. It was Teddy again. It was almost me though. This rollout is not treating them well. Honestly, let's just bunker. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran here. They did run. And he got loose. He got a little loose. I'm telling you. Let Tomlinson cook. Yeah, he made up for the sack. Should have been a pick. Boo. Boo. Well, sometimes you're just going to have a boring blowout game. All of them can't be super duper close. Made y'all sweat the last couple of games. Ow. Great blocking, guys. Their fullbacks are going to have more tackles than some of our defensive starters. Oh, wait. I think we're... let's go ahead and let Drew Brees take a seat for the day. We'll let Fowler get some reps. I think we're also going to... I think I'm going to... how are we going to do this? I think I'm going to sit Roy. I think what we're going to just do here is put Roy out and let Richards and Charles do their thing. And let Lane... And I'll throw Webster up in here, so Webster will get some more of Charles's reps. And I think we'll go with that. Ben's out, which sucks. And then I think we're good with that. Let's go with that for offense. Let's go tight triple, strong draw. They're going hard man. I thought I had a hole there. Olshansky got out of that block. Unfortunately so. All right, thanks, man. Fowler, take it yourself, baby. Okay, Alvin. Okay. He's like, remember me? I'm slow as hell. I thought about flipping it to Dewey right there, but they actually had some defense there. All right, let's head to the fourth. Let's see. Let's go with the strong flow. I think this is zone again. Damn. Would have been cool to see him get that shoulder charge. Good throw by Alvin as well. Oh, bad block. What am I doing? Let's go spread, and let's give it to Glover. See, they didn't give me the block again, but at least I made the space up. It's only gonna go up, y'all. Yeah, we crushed these guys. Let's do a little fullback sweep with Sir Hamilton. I don't love that. Nice. Good run. Saw the hole close and went through it. Don't need gun. I do want to give Hamilton a carry here. So let's go with the trap again. Da-na-na. Yeah, we're letting this... Wow. That's now the second time that my blockers have just gone in random directions. All right, let's go with... Perfect. Thank you for lining up exactly how I wanted you to for this. Will you have somebody follow? I'm kind of okay with it. I'm super okay with it. Wow, that somehow worked out. Not mad. Not mad at all. Let's hit the zone cutback. Oh no! If he didn't... Oh, damn. If I didn't hit that cutback animation, that might have been gone, dude. Too bad. We'll pass this one. Crushing it, dude. You're... I hit the wrong button. Let it run. Great job by the Rook. That's a funny one. That's it. I'm leaving. Good block by Glover. Got a little shoulder charge, broken tackle. Love it. Let's reward Glover. Let's give him the fullback toss. And they're gonna do that. Didn't want to break that tackle, Glover. You don't want the touchdown, man? I'm curious if I'll get a penalty or if it'll go to... It looks like it's going at the same time. So do you think I'll get the 2-minute warning? Or do you think I will get a penalty? Let's find out. We're going to experiment. It is super annoying that they're still going to use all of their timeouts. Nice. Perfect. All right, let's shut this thing out. If I get a rushing touchdown with Carr, I won't be mad. Oh, I juked. I juked into a tackle. That's funny. Oh my god, this is so funny. I should have gone with the toss. I might have actually had it. I don't think that's in my... Yeah, it's not. Ah, you gotta break that tackle, Glover. All right. I guess they're gonna throw 3 more times. That's annoying. And that's Breeze. That's so funny. 7-minute possession. Just chewing clock. Oh, that's probably not the kind of breaks free you want. I suppose I could. I just like... I guess maybe I should have taken out my best defensive players at this point. There aren't really going to be any other kickoffs. What's the penalty? Pass interference? All right. Let's, oh wait, I don't want Gamecast. I want game plan, depth chart, defense. Let's take Navarro out. Let's take Hall out. Let's take, oh, I don't have a backup here. So let's keep Owen in. Let's take Hovan out. Let's put Boone in. Let's put Freeman in. Let's put Norris in. Let's put Hunt in to start, and let's put Smith in to start. And Bryant will go up here, and Hopkins can go there. Walton and Terrence, yeah. should be Rogers. Sorry. There we go. We'll go with Owen trying to get him another sack here. Rough. Just 4 guys throwing themselves at the ball. Is that Porter? I don't care about that. Come on. What an awful pass. Good job, Keith. Eat up that garbage time, y'all. Yeah, that's I would be pissed if I paid money for this game. I bet there's a lot of Detroit transplants at this game. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, he makes the catch. Great catch. That's his first catch of the day. He got thrown to 9 times. Insane. Almost had the pick. Almost had the sack again. Look at these guys making some catches. It's almost looking like a competent offense for a moment. Good protection. Decent throw. Good defense. Keith. What a great defense there, man. They're all so mad. Sean Rogers needed a blow. Hovan's in for him. That's so funny. Good hit. Great hit. Incredible. Oh my god, the reigns of the booze is incredible. Oh, and he was going to score if he just held on to it. If he had just held on solid, that's a touchdown. Crazy. Well, say goodnight. All over indeed. Ten and 0, baby. The undefeated streak continues. I mean, this one maybe was never in doubt. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous of Lindanian, but unfounded, it seems. Yeah, I mean, I did a lot more running in the second half. I'm sure the tackle numbers are going to be very much so in the Chargers' favor. Bryant had 13 tackles. Insane. But we won the sack party. That makes sense. My favorite thing about this is that the voices are different every time, no matter the person. Like, they don't associate any voices with any one person. Like, you could have 16 different interviews with Drew Brees, and they would all be different voices, which I think is fantastic. But despite that, we love to see 13 for 18 from Drew, 2 for 2 from Alvin, 8 for 26 from Phillip. Yikes. We didn't need much from Alvin, but he made his 2 completions when we asked him to. 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception. That awful pick that I threw. We don't have to talk about it. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Receiving or rushing wise, we gave Carr most of the carries today, since we didn't really need Deshaun, and 2 guys went down with an injury, so I was terrified of us losing more guys to injury because I just felt like Deshaun would be one of those guys. Glover ended up getting 9 carries, didn't really do too much with it. Najee made the most of his 1 carry for 7 yards. We didn't get Carr in the end zone rushing, but he did get into the end zone receiving, which we'll see in a moment. Fowler scrambled out for 11 yards. Look at that. Tomlinson just didn't have a good... Like, hold on. I kind of skipped over Tomlinson there. I'll go back after this has been here for long enough. Tomlinson had 7 carries for 16 yards. That's crazy. That's bad coaching and utilization, and also just good job by our defense. So Adkins actually had the most yards receiving today, but we spread the ball out for sure. 4 for 47 for Brett. 2 for 38 for Charles. Joey Porter hauled in 3 for 34. John Lane, of course, had that 1 catch for 32. Foster had that 1 for 31. And it was Carr who actually made that interception, or the 13-yard reception for a touchdown. So he's the only one we're not going to see on here, but Charles and Brett and John Lane all had touchdowns on the day as well, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I could have kept the foot on the gas, but after that big second quarter and the fact that they weren't doing anything on offense, we were clear to go. So makes sense that Hunt had the most tackles for us today. A bunch of them were on kickoffs, so our secondary doing work. Sam Hamilton had 3 tackles. You can see there Bryant with 13, Zeke with 7, Keel with 7, White with 4. Surprising that they're not filling up all the slots, so good job by our guys there. Pearson had 3 and 2, so he continues to hold it down pretty decently there. We'll go over to the sack party on the Detroit side. First of all, no sacks from the San Diego Chargers, which we love to see. Teddy Lehman had 2 coming off of those blitzes from the outside, pretty much untouched. We had 1 with Navarro. I think it was on like the first play of the game. We got right through and got the sack. And Owen had that sack and the forced fumble after we almost got that second one with Navarro. So great job by our defensive line. Their offensive line was definitely weaker, so, we were having chances there. And then we'll just stick with the interceptions, I think. We got Trufant with 1, Farmer with 1. Great job by our secondary. They're crushing it per usual. I guess I can look at passes defended. We had Sam Hamilton just getting a bunch of almost interceptions, but that's more what I'm worried about. So we got the interceptions. That's going to do it for this one. We'll go through our regular progression of things. We'll save. We'll watch SportsCenter, and we'll call it an evening. It's morning as I record this. I don't know why I said call it an evening. All right, let's simulate through this week. We'll go here. Our win streak continues. We are 10-0. It's not like now that we're the last undefeated team for a couple of weeks now, I think we've always had that target on our back, but I think the Lions are now really separated themselves as favorites in this fourth season. Good job by us on the rebuild. And we're excited for the Carolina Panthers coming next week, also at 4-6. So we spanked up on these guys. Big spanking. So we're pretty stoked about that. We're going to save. We're going to play Sports Center. And then we're going to bid ourselves adieu for the week. So let's do it. Actually, you know what we should do? We should look at our injury report. We should see what this looks like. So we're going to be without Ben Watson for 3 weeks. That's not as bad as I thought. It's actually not nearly as bad as I thought. So we'll be without him for a couple weeks. I think that is someone we can live without. And we'll have to see what we're going to do with Derek Hamilton next week. AKA, we're definitely going to cut Derek Hamilton next week. So that's going to be it for him. Let me get back on this screen so it's got the 10 seconds that I need for the video itself. Thanks for showing love, y'all. Really appreciate it. I have a short that I just posted that's currently on its way to my most viewed short ever, which is cool. Let's save this up, and then we'll go on to Lions. Yes. Sports Center. Bum, bum. Oops, not Jets. Week 11. Let's flip it up to the top. I'll let everything load. This is my superstition on how I get it to work. And let's watch the Week 11 Sports Center. Let's do it. Banana. Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am considering making the I think I'm going to start in the next seasons moving forward. Maybe in the next franchises, because I have a feeling I'm going to maybe win the Super Bowl with this team. Hopefully. I don't want to speak too early. Who knows? I could go on a big downhill. But I think that I'm going to increase the simulated quarters from 4 to 5 minutes. It is probably going to make the defensive numbers even more inaccessible, but I do want to inflate the offensive numbers a little bit, and I think it'll also make the amount of plays per game a little bit more accurate. So that's just what I'm thinking. If you have feelings about that, feel free to leave it in the chat, or the comments, the chat. Because, yeah, most of these games, I don't know if this is realistic or not, but look at the Jets being 7-3. But, like, a lot of these are in the teens. I feel like it's low, but maybe that's me. Peyton Manning. The Browns win. It was not. Oh, this is a good one. Tale of two big defenses, and it's snowing. Ooh, we got our... That's fun. Kick return touchdown. Oh! That's cool. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Interesting. Who was the big injury then? I love this game. It's so janky. That's tough for them, though. There's our guy. They could form their own MASH unit. That's fair. Antonio Bryant with a broken thigh looks rough as hell, though. What else we got? The Patriots smacked the Bills. Wow! Look at that shootout. Is that a shootout if they still win by 27 points? Oh, cool. So we gotta look out for Morgan next week. Holt is a computer-generated guy. That's fun. Oh, are we gonna get some draft prospects next week? That's fun. Nice. Cool. Good Sports Center. I think that's going to do it for us this week, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, whether you're tuning into the highlights or the full version. I truly appreciate it. We're going to be playing the Carolina Panthers next game. And for Peanuts 24/7, we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace out.